I am Rainbow Wings. That is my spirit name. Others call me Victoria or Vicky. And welcome. There's a reason why you're guided here today. Oh, what a wonderful day it is. Oh, I can feel it flowing. So much that it wells up in my eyes. Makes my chest feel like it's gonna burst. So much energy. And the light cones are coming. Spirit has just kept nudging, and I've agreed to listen. I'm here for you. I awoke in the 2011 wave is when I cracked wide awake. And I've spent the last few years learning and growing, understanding spirit, knowing that this time is coming. And it's here. Some of you are going to feel some heavy energies, which explains why spirit woke me up at 1 a.m. Guided, channeled meditation. I still work on the flow of those, but I just let loose. So whatever comes through, it's raw, and that's how it comes out. I don't alter it. Spirit has insisted not to, and I listen to Spirit. Spirit's nudging because you're going to be getting signs and synchronicities in your life. And there are things that you should be looking for. Spirit's really emphasizing feathers, rocks, and crystals. For manifesting, oh, and music too, and the guitar's coming through, look at that. So singing and chanting with breath is always amazing. Perhaps that's behind the bases of feathers as well. There's a new learning in all that. Because wind and feathers, breath, go hand in hand. Relationships. Do you find a feather? Pick it up. It's a gift. Even if it's dirty, there's a gift and a message and a lesson in it. Take time to wash it. A little bit of dish soap and water. Just allow it to dry. You have yourself a very magical instrument. A potent tool for the universe. Feathers are used to carry messages, manifestations, or creations. Word in the hair, it's an antenna. Whatever your thoughts are, magnified antenna. If you build a relationship and you get permission, you can cut the tip, set an intention, and it becomes a magical pen. You can wear it as a protection. Allow your feather to resonate with you. It will tell you what gift it gives. Spirit insisted that I showed some of the gifts over the years. This is a beautiful hawk feather. Actually, a couple of them. The seagull and blue jay. I was instructed to wrap it, crystal point it, and I've used this for many things. Mainly clearing energy on the body, I feel, and a protection. I've learned that different feathers have different things. The northern flicker is used in ceremonies to remove very deep patterns within. If you find a yellow feather, and I believe that's a message for somebody, I know it is. I feel it in my core. Whew. Feathers alone, the messages of where they came from. It's a wild turkey feather found in the city of Niagara Falls on a busy street sticking out of the ground. It was 2 a.m. when I found the feather. There's coyotes around. I consider that a blessed time. If you do decide to go out walks, be sure at least to tell somebody where you're going or go with somebody that will understand the sacredness of that walk. Safety always first. Nature is nature. Ooh, that looks so neat. I can see it in my peripheral vision. The energy of it anyways. Spirit wanted me to really speak about stones and stuff. Crystals and stones. With this little stone here. I actually found this in the back of my car. I was cleaning up some garbage and stuff. I think I picked this up at the side of the road. I'm sure I did. If not, it jumped in. But Spirit always says, you know, this is a stone or a pebble. It catches your eye. It's an invitation to pick it up. You don't have to go pick it up right away. You can go over and sense it. See if it feels right for you. Find out if there's something, you know, he wants to tell you. Maybe it's a gift there too. Such energy for such a little being. So when you find your beings, you know, sometimes they're bigger. Sometimes you can go to a store and you can find out what your crystal or stone does. Oh, such a beautiful crystal selenite. Very high vibe. Selenite opens all crystal grids. Clockwise open, counterclockwise close. That's again a message. I'm not sure. And the guitar keeps popping up. There's messages here, and I don't know who they're for, so I'm just a messenger. I know this resonates and will resonate with someone exactly at the right time, at the right moment. Probably more than one, Spirit says. Okay. Okay. So along that path, sometimes when you're finding your crystals and stones, you find beautiful sticks, or what I like to call magical wands. You can do anything with your wands. This one is used when I need to cut through ladders or see in between. As you can see, the stick naturally has that beautiful rivet. The other thing I've used this for is for womb healing. Crystal points are good for intentional purpose. And I consider master healers. I keep looking at it on the screen. I'm in love with the crystals. That's been my passion since childhood. You know when I'm coming, making jingling, dangling, making musical tunes with whatever's in my pocket. All the little treasures I found. Spirit's like that's for someone too. So today, when the light codes come in, trust yourself. Trust what's coming in around you. The universe has your back. And if you need to sit for a while and close your eyes and sense into your energy field and pick out and sense in your energy field, you can sense everything inside and around. You might feel something on the right side of you. Let's take the guitar again. I literally just got a download teaching, so thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Even our right hand, it's pretty intense today, and it's quick. You can sense with your hands and your energy field, as well as your energetic body, the subtle energies. And then you've seen some energy healers when they're moving their hands, where they're sensing. Sometimes they go slower or faster. There's something warm, cool, different sensations in the area. When you get really good with this, you can do this with all kinds of things. And your skills will grow the more you trust yourself. But with Spirit downloaded right there, and why the guitar keeps popping up over here. Yes. Thank you for that validation. Is if you don't feel like you're quite moving it, or it feels very stagnant, you can sing a mantra, or you can just repeat a word. Whatever word feels right for you, or words, a song, something that's going to lift that vibration. So if you're feeling like low, you can sense it in your root. This is a root issue. Then how do you feel? What sounds resonate with you? When you put that crystal or stone you just found in that area, how does it feel? Is that asking to give or take? What do you sense? And when you're singing, that naturally, because this is your motor in your voice, this is changing the vibration always. And if you remain quiet, the vibration only stays within the human body and through the eyes emanating subtle energy. This is a gift. Beautiful gift. If you notice, I have my hands on my throat because I'm feeling it. I have learned that I can sense by touching my throat. And for me, it's opposite sides. My right hand to my left side, my left hand to my right side. And that's how I sense perfectly. Some people can do it this way. Sometimes you see singers and I go like this. They're hearing me. I like to go by my throat. So if I was in my roots, I would find I preferably like mantras and the root chakras and the sacral areas, like the 3 bottom chakras. So for me, one of my favorites, I think if you watch any of my other videos, is Ganesha Pataye Namaha. So I would repeat that. And sometimes I don't even repeat the whole thing. Sometimes it's Gam Gama. It's whatever feels right for you. And if you don't want to use those words, use words that are right for you. I just happen to like them. It's just something I've learned along the way, some of these different Krishna mantras, and I've really enjoyed them. I'm still fairly new with them. I've only been on them for about 3 years now, but I do enjoy them. I believe it's a lifelong journey. You start with the Krishna mantras. So it's a lot of fun. For me, anyway, I think it's a lot of fun. It's amazing to see what happens when you use your voice and music. So this song saved me a lot, and Spirit's putting it in my head. And I'm going to warn you now that I am monotone because I am deaf, but I don't mind singing anyways because it brings such joy to my heart. So keep your heart open for me. Are you ready? I've got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love that I know that is all I know. Whoa, I encourage you to go look up her song. Natasha Bedingfield is such an awakened soul. I love you, Starseed family. I love you. And remember, you are a pocket full of sunshine. You are so loved. Thank you for showing. I very much appreciate your support and your love on this channel. All your feedback has been pretty amazing. I'm looking forward to growing and growing and growing. So much love, so much love. Many blessings, everyone.